Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video I want to talk about PLAYERUNKNOWNS Battlegrounds coming to PlayStation 4. We've got the release date, we've got a look at some of the pre-order bundle skins and everything that's available with that. If you guys are excited for PUBG to come to PlayStation 4, make sure you guys smash a like on the video, subscribe if you guys do happen to be new to the channel. I will be playing a lot of PUBG when it first comes out, and I'll be covering the gameplay and updates and stuff on that game if you guys are interested, so make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, and let's get into it. In today's video, I do want to talk about also H1Z1 in relation to PUBG. So as you guys are well aware, the Battle Royale games that are available on PlayStation 4 is Fortnite, H1Z1 and Blackout. I want to talk about where PUBG is going to sit amongst those other titles and whether it'll take players away from Blackout and especially away from H1Z1. If history repeats itself, PUBG is going to take a lot of players away from H1Z1, which we will cover later in the video. But first of all, let's get into all of the info surrounding the release of PUBG and PS4. So PUBG will be available on December 7th with 3 maps, Erangel, Miramar and Sunhawk. If you guys don't know what they are, Erangel, or I can't really pronounce it, Erangel, is the original like kind of grassy map with the military base, school, all that kind of stuff. Miramar is the desert map, and Sunhawk is the smaller map which has more recently been introduced into PUBG. They're also going to be adding a 4th map coming this winter, so probably like sometime in December, January or February, we will have a brand new winter map, which is going to be really cool. If any of you guys have played Ring of Elysium, a winter map in a Battle Royale is a very cool idea, so that should be interesting to see. Now included in the game there's going to be all major features, which include custom matches, a ranking system, event mode, trophies and much more. So straight off the bat, you know, that's a lot of things coming straight to the game. You know, the thing about PUBG compared to, let's say, H1Z1 is that they've had a long time to put all of this on console. And the thing is, the difference between H1Z1 and PUBG is that their team is still together and that they can port from one side to the other. With H1Z1, it's a completely different game compared to PC, which I think is one of their biggest mistakes, because getting updates out for PlayStation and PC at the same time, they're completely separate teams. The PC team is actually no longer a part of Daybreak, so that is a huge factor in why there's not really been any updates and stuff in H1Z1, or any substantial, well put together updates lately. So upon release, that is quite a lot of good stuff. The disc edition, if you're buying it from the store, is going to be $30 or 40 Canadian dollars, which I don't know, is it like £20 or £25, something like that. The Looters digital edition is also $30. It includes the base game. The Survivors digital edition is $60, which could be 80 Canadian dollars. Includes the base game, Survival Pass, Vikendi, 2,300 G coins, and 20k Battle Pass credits, or whatever they're called. So yeah, it's just pretty much a cosmetic pack. And the Champions digital edition, $90, base game, Survival Pass, Vikendi, 6k G coins, 20k Battle points. So from what I can gather from looking online, the Vikendi pass is going to pertain to the brand new map. I'm obviously not a big PUBG player, as you guys can tell, but there was a Sunhawk pass, which was like a pass of, like a battle pass of items that pertained to that map. So as you guys might know, like different maps have different types of weapons and all that kind of stuff. So maybe whenever Vikendi comes out, there's going to be weapons that are exclusive to that map. And there will be obviously like skins that you can unlock and use in any map. That's what the Vikendi pass is. If there's any new weapons, there should be weapon skins for that map. And just cosmetics in general, if you guys are wondering what the Vikendi pass is. They've also got a pre-order bonus, so they've teamed up with Sony to bring some amazing pre-order digital skins that will be included in each pre-order bundle. So I don't think it matters, you know, in each of the bundles there's going to be a skin. Nathan Drake desert outfit, which I'm going to show you guys on screen now, from the Uncharted series. And Ellie's backpack from Last of Us is going to be in there as well. They're also offering a PUBG avatar and a PlayStation theme for pre-ordering, which is pretty cool. One thing that is very noteworthy is that you will need PlayStation Plus. So definitely very interesting. Let me know in the comments below, like I said, if you guys will be picking up PUBG. I think personally, I'm going to go for the $30 pack. Now, with my experience in PUBG, it's a very, very slow game compared to H1Z1 or even Blackout or Fortnite. Traditionally, H1Z1 games are about 20 or so minutes. PUBG games last anywhere to 30 to 35 minutes at times. Obviously, Sandhawk is a little bit less. So it is definitely more campy, strategical, a more war simulator type game. So it is difficult to say where they're going to take their players from. Now personally, I don't think they're going to touch Blackout, because in my experience from what I've seen on Xbox, the frames is pretty bad on PUBG. And also Blackout and Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is at least $60, so I feel like a lot of paying customers are on there, and they're not really going to lose players, over PUBG. I think the two suspects that will lose players is potentially Fortnite and H1Z1. H1Z1 is the more free-to-play, semi-realistic game, so I feel like that's going to be hit hardest. The game's $30, and now a lot of people have seen Call of Duty Black Ops 4, but paying $60 only for a Battle Royale is the reason why Black Ops 4 hasn't overtaken H1Z1 as much as it could have done. I do think if Blackout was released separately in the future, it would have a devastating effect on H1Z1 and even PUBG whenever the time comes. Now, if history repeats itself, back in 2017, whenever PUBG first came out on PC, all of the streamers, a lot of the big streamers, went from H1Z1 to PUBG, and, in the months that followed, H1Z1 completely died. H1Z1 did have 150k players on PC, and it's now dropped down to somewhere around 1 to 3k players per day. My estimation of the peak players per day on H1Z1 currently is probably in around the 20 to 30k mark. I've noticed there's about 10k players on the solo leaderboards in NA, and the game does seem to be fairly popular because it is free to play, and people obviously have got used to it and do enjoy H1Z1. But I do think it has to be said that a lot of content creators and people who are associated with promoting H1Z1 on the PS4 are probably going to move away to PUBG or move away to Blackout or different games, purely because of the lack of content and lack of communication that we have with Daybreak regarding the future of H1Z1 on PS4. They do make things look very bleak in the way that they disguise their updates and disguise what they're actually up to. So I think PUBG coming with free maps, a ranking system, which is what we've been asking for in H1Z1 for a long time, and all of these different features like attachments, first person, third person, like I said, free different maps, all of these different things. It's definitely a more fleshed out game than H1Z1. There is a lot more to do in PUBG. Now, a couple of things I'm interested in is, first of all, what's the FPS going to be like? Now, as far as I'm concerned, the PS4 Pro gets in around 60 frames per second on Blackout, Fortnite, and in around 60 frames per second on H1Z1. It's my hope that PUBG has time to optimize their game to make it 60 FPS. I feel like that's going to be a huge thing. People are not going to part with $30 when they can play free games that have 60 FPS. That is something PUBG definitely has to fix before it goes to PlayStation 4, and hopefully that is in the process of being done. Mouse and keyboard support should not be allowed on PlayStation 4. There's already somewhat of a problem on Xbox where people are using mouse and keyboard. It doesn't make you invincible, but it's definitely an advantage over using a controller. Considering that PUBG does not have aim assist on Xbox, that will be very interesting to see as well. And finally, aim assist itself, there has been a lot of discussion that I've seen from the PUBG community whether aim assist should come to PUBG or not. Personally, I can see it both ways. Aim assist makes it nicer to shoot, makes gunfights feel a little bit less clunky and a little bit less messy. On the other hand, if you want a true skill gap on a controller, having no aim assist is really where you want to have it. Personally, I would like it if there was no aim assist. I've already got Blackout. The game's got target assist, aim assist. It's a very easy game to shoot in, and you can die to the worst of players because of aim assist. So I'd be happy to try out PUBG with no aim assist. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know in the comments below, do you think that PUBG is going to kill H1Z1 for the second time? The reason I say that it's killed H1Z1 is because all of the big streamers left, Doctor, Ninja, Summit1G, Josh OG, pretty much all of the big streamers moved from H1Z1 to PUBG because that's what really popularized Battle Royale. H1Z1 introduced it, got up to 100k players, but then PUBG blew it up and made it into a millions and millions of players kind of genre. And then obviously Fortnite came out and really blew it up. Do you think PUBG is going to be the killing of H1Z1 on PS4? Definitely let me know down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you do want to see PUBG gameplay on the 7th of December, make sure you guys smash a like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys are thinking. But that's it for me guys, until next time, this has been King Plays. Good luck and peace out.
It's okay to say that we expect.
It's Hoodie Allen.
Have to be on time.
What up, Marina? You know how we do. They telling me to take the safe route. This is the detour. Hoodie, baby, you ain't seen